Hello, hello, and welcome back to some more of this laying of the Spire. Last time, we played with the Defect. We've now played one run with every character. I need to go back to the couple that I did not finish a run with. So, today I think we're gonna do the Ironclad again. And hopefully win this time, but we'll see. I also now know from watching some other people play this game for the first time that the first run of the game with the Ironclad is very, very seeded. All the card rewards the same for pretty much everybody for their first run. But no longer. Not with this one. Choose one of two colorless cards, remove a card from the deck, or lose all the gold and choose one out of two packs of cards to add. That sounds fun. Hemokinesis, Breakthrough, and Bloodletting. Lots of HP loss. Or Rupture, Anger, and Tremble. I'm gonna go with that set. I just need one of the powers that triggers on HP loss. We've got the Lagavulvin Matriarch up there. Not seen that one before. I remember the elite version of the enemy from Game 1, though. Thing that slept for several turns to begin with, and then decreased your strength and dexterity over time. Looks to me like I probably want to go something like that. Or maybe even like that. So let's start heading that way. Can I finish you in a turn? No, definitely not. So... do a little bit of that. That's not gonna finish him with the weak. So, defend, strike. And hopefully get him this turn. There we go. No health loss. Also, I don't think I acknowledged this before, but they changed Bludgeon. It used to be a rare. It is now merely an uncommon. One that I think I will take. Doors of Light and Dark. A doorway existed where none existed moments before. You enter to find two shimmering doorways and a well-dressed doorman. Finally, a visitor. Please, please, choose a door, any door. Are we still in the Spire? How is this place so clean? Upgrade 2 random cards or remove a card. Well, I already have more interesting cards in the deck than I usually would at this point, so it might be nice to upgrade too. But card removal is just too good. Into the darkness, you see nothing, but this helps you think. You shed pointless thoughts. You're back in the Underdocks. How did you... huh? Huh? Block, strike. 32, not quite enough. Block, Hemokinesis. There we go. Bludgeon. Ooh, stone armor is nice. Hell from Beyond at the east of your turn plays from the exhaust pile. I Don't have anything that exhausts currently, unfortunately. Ooh, the Spite is pretty good with my current deck setup. If you lost HP this turn, draw a card. Plays for free, basically. I'm taking that. That synergizes nicely. It's a while to hold on to that curse. Take money. And upgrade Bash, probably? Upgraded Bludgeon ain't bad, though. No. Do Bash. Maybe I'll upgrade Bludgeon next. And away you go. When enemy dies, Corpse Slug immediately eats it, becoming stunned and gaining 4 strength. No matter. Be gone. Enemy is vulnerable hits twice. Deal 5 damage twice, gain 2 strength, and the enemy gains 1. It's better if we had some more multi-hit things. I'm gonna take armaments. And then I'm gonna immediately upgrade it. So that upgrades all cards in my hand. Hello. First time Phantasmal Gardener is hit each turn, it gains 6 block. Do I just block? I think so. Gain strength. Armaments. First time hit each turn. That's annoying. The attack you play does triple damage. That would be not enough to kill any of these. Just block then. Okay, breakthrough is lovely. Got a Spite for free. Let's just bash you down. Chomp. Yeah. Block it. A little bit of damage. Upgrade, upgraded breakthrough. And block it some more. Bludgeon. Nope. Not this turn. Let's try and avoid losing any more health. I might be able to. I could have just finished it with the breakthrough, but hopefully I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. Stone Calendar, quite nice. Taunt? 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 Can I take taunt? More block? Enemies dropped an additional gold. 24. Pretty efficient. Only 1 wasted health. Hopefully that'll let me take down both of these elites. Block and vulnerable. I'll use the bloodletting. That lets me play bludgeon on a vulnerable enemy. That does a lot of damage. Can only lose 20 HP per turn, though. I did not take that into account. Do that, do that. Block. Strikety strike strike. I'm hardly going to do any damage this turn anyway. That's 1 health away from killing. That's very annoying, and I don't really have any way to change that fact. More health loss than I would have liked. Probably fine though. Got a weak potion. Permafrost. I really need a power in my deck. Another armaments. 6 damage and 3 more for each card in the exhaust pile. That is currently pretty terrible with my current deck setup. I'll take another armaments. Whenever Fossil Stalker deals unblocked attack damage, it gains 3 strength. Gotta block it then. Play some vulnerable. Deal a lot of damage right there. Strike, strike, strike. Potion. Another armament, or another bludgeon. Or Burning Pact. Isn't awful either. I'd also hesitate to call it good, necessarily. Grab another bludgeon. And let's hope I get something that provides me with extra mana at the start of every turn. Energy. Power. Whatever you want to call it. Stunned when hitting 70. Let's do a 96 damage attack. That'll do something. Well worth it. Upgrade cards, apply some vulnerable. I am vulnerable. Breakthrough makes spite free, and you are dead. Strike dummy. Nice. I only have the basic strikes, though. Do I want flame barrier? I don't think I want fight me, really. I don't think I want molten fist, really. Do I? Do I? Do I? I might do. What's that upgrade to? 2 vulnerable. I'll take molten fist. I'm going to use the bloodletting, because that will let me do a kill. armaments. Do another kill. Apply one vulnerable. Apply another vulnerable. Kill the slug. Second wind, shrug it off, uppercut. No. No. Nah. Here, I don't really need to heal, so... upgrade the other armaments. Yep, it's asleep. 12 plating. Well, that upgrades both the bludgeons. That's pretty nice. Okay, just wait for the plating to go down, really. If I had more setup things, I could be doing a lot of setup here. I have a couple of setup things, but with the armaments. It's awake! Much vulnerable. Do that. Ooh, why is its shell pulsating like that? 63 damage hit. Sure. Leaves me pretty open. Armaments. Armaments. Do I go with the HP loss? Yeah. I'm gonna heal at the end of the battle anyway. What? Huh. That's why it's like that. Apply an extra vulnerable. Get hit by stone calendar. And be gone. Yeah, it's a more powerful version of the enemy from the first game. Debuffing my strength. Debuffing my dex. Mangle, 15 damage, enemy loses 10 strength this turn. Gain 30 block. Start your turn, gain 2 strength. I think we take Mangle here. It's another attack. Ooh. We have Orobus. The Living Rainbow. An Ironclad? How possible? Scary. Very scary. See 15 cards from the Silent and choose any number of them to add to your deck. At the start of your turn, add 1 Luminous into your hand. Start of each combat, add 1 Luminous into your hand. Retain, gain 2 energy, exhaust. Transform Bash into Break. Upgrades to 25 damage from 10 and apply 7 vulnerable instead of 3. That sure is a lot of vulnerable. We already have Molten Fist, which could potentially double that. If we get one of the other 2 cards that I unlocked that works off of high values of vulnerable, that could be very nice. 15 silent cards? Silent doesn't really have HP loss or vulnerable though, which is what I'm currently going for, but that might give me weak cards. I'm gonna do Archaic Tooth. I'm going right. Instant armaments. Block. Doing not much. Don't think I really need to double the vulnerable, so let's just use it. As soon as break comes up, that'll pretty much do the trick. There it is. Instant stun. Just add vulnerable. 22 damage, you lose 10 strength. Yep. Let's just clear this turn. Doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Exhausted, set up strike. I don't think any of this is terribly helpful to me right now. Skip. There. Rupture. Taking that. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. Random card, replay 2. I've got a few strong things that could work on, potentially. Hand is empty. Don't think that's going to happen too often. 2 potion slots. Could be nice. Could be nice. I think I get rid of the strike even though I have strike dummy. Shuffle, draw, pile, game, block. You know, I really don't use potions that much. However, I'm gonna take that. Seems like the best option out of what's there. Armaments, of course. Rupture. That gives me some block. Forgot about that. That's nice. Block again. That now full blocks. Maybe probably a good idea to use that on you still. Get slain. Like the Spire. Armaments. Defend. Breakthrough. Gain some strength. Be gone. Another bludgeon. There's bully. 4 damage, plus 2 for each vulnerable on the enemy. Provided that comes out after break, that should be extremely good. Damage. There's break. There's bully. Armaments first. Then break. Bully goes up to 37. I use Bloodletting. That makes that draw a card. It's Rupture. Takes a little bit of damage, but now you're dead. Hardly lost any health. Triple your block. Interesting. Another double vulnerable. That could go places. That could very much go places. 20 damage and loses 15 strength. Or upgrade Rupture. There's a few good options here. I think I'm going to take that, though. Alright, Decacenter Millipede. Bludgeon won't kill, so... Taunt, Breakthrough. Spite. Triple my block. One damage off. That's not bad, actually. That will let me kill you very easily later. Um, 24. Break you. I am going to take some damage here. But then it is an elite. Upgrade. Kill 1. Kill 2. Just gotta take the middle segment down this turn. Hopefully. It's not gonna happen. But what I am gonna do is gain some strength. Unless... more strength. Apply vulnerable. Kill. Kill. $17 damage in one turn. Sounds easily doable. Happy Flower. Every 3 turns get an energy. Very nice. Ooh, Unrelenting when I have several 3-cost attacks in the deck. I'm taking it. And I'm healing. Vulnerable T set. Entering a rest site means you start the next combat with 2 more energy. Unrelenting just does damage. I think I take Rupture here. This guy. It's a pretty bad starting draw. Mangle. Apply all the vulnerable. And more. Again, not great card draw. It's not terrible. It retains between turns. Nice. 0 cost bludgeon then. Energy potion is nice. I don't think I want any of these. I don't think I want any of these. Skip. Bees, man. Okay, armaments into bludgeon. The bees. Okay. Unrelenting, hemokinesis, spite. Oof. No, I can't risk having a handful of days. You should be down next turn, hopefully. Not quite, but you're gonna do no damage. So it's fine. Bees be gone. Put a card from discard pile into your hand. It costs 0. Lantern's very nice. Start each combat with 1 energy more. Vulnerable enemies take an additional 25% damage. Yoink. Armaments. Bludgeon. Unrelenting into strike. Just play Molten Fist. It doubles nothing, but that's fine. Mangle's still on a 9. Ugh. Okay. Let's use the energy potion. Should have actually done the armaments first, but never mind. Health loss. Or no health loss. Conflagration? Doesn't really fit with what I've currently got going. Neither does juggling. These are all things for lower cost attacks. And headbutt. Card rewards can contain colorless. Start of your third turn, gain a strength and dexterity. Gain 3 cards when you play 3 or fewer. It's another unrelenting. Raise another strike. I'm not sure if that's even any good or not. But it is new and interesting, and therefore I am taking it. Hello, Crabface. Alright. Unrelenting into bludgeon. Just early power here. Crimson Mantle, yes please. Start of your turn, lose 1 HP, gain 8 block. Just hit them with everything, it's fine. Taking some HP loss, but that's alright. I wanted to spin back around the other way, ideally. Never mind. It'll be fine, I'm sure. It's only 10 HP. Apply all the vulnerable. Now I need block, which I might not have. That spins me round. Rupture is definitely a yes. Definitely good. He's doing 26, 30, 42. That's gonna hurt. I really need some things to die. 14. 14. Ideally I'd put some vulnerable on that, but then I would take 50% more damage. I can't afford that. It's gonna trigger at the end of turn 7. Da, 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 16. Okay, I mangle, then turn to face you. Damage is blocked. You're about to die from Stone Calendar. I'm about to die from not having block. That's 1 HP, which is still gonna kill me. Oh well. There was an attempt. It sure did. 12 new cards, 2 new relics, 4 new enemies. Nothing timeliney was achieved. The Ironclad. Again. Attempt 3. Let's go. Maybe, hopefully, with less fail this time. Gain 1 card reward and procure a random potion. Remove a card from the deck. Let's try the card packs again. These are both different from the previous ones. Dismantle, Molten Fist, and Breakthrough. That's very vulnerably. Exhaust a card, draw 2, Pommel Strike, and Havoc. That's very exhaust and drawy. Let's take these 3, I think. Try and make a vulnerable deck work again. Having the AoE attack in here right off the bat may also be very helpful. That's 2 shops in a row, that isn't good. That's potentially 4 elites on 1 path. Maybe swing around the shop. Maybe that way, maybe that way. And then maybe that way, maybe that way. This is a very nice path, because it's got some possible, would you like healing, would you like to fight another elite? We've got some options as well. This thing again. Sludge spinner. I can't fully block. Let's just kill you this turn instead. Dexterity potion. I'll take uppercut. That'll kill him 1 turn, which will stun the other one. Not really much of an option there. And away you go. Apply vulnerable to all. Yeah, I'd rather have that over Tremble, I think. I do not have enough money for the shop. Lots of vulnerable. Not so much block. I need some more block cards. I have nothing that exhausts anything. Don't think I really want Second Wind right now. Yeah, none of these are good. I sure have a lot of elites on this path. And there is no shop. So I will take the Sword of Stone. Okay. 20 damage at a time, fellow. Do I go for the heavier hit? Yeah. Uppercut also plays a bit of weak. Take the damage. Dismantle, apply more vulnerable. That does absolutely nothing, but okay. Weak again. And yeah, we got on this turn. Not too bad. 3 attacks in a single turn, 6 damage to a random enemy. Well, we sure do have a lot of attacks, so that is not bad at all. I'll take a stomp. Calcified cultist. Hit both. Don't know why I hit you with that attack. Should have hit you with that attack. Our power is unmatched! Indeed, you just keep telling yourself that. Ooh, offering. Yeah, sure. What could possibly go wrong? I got the dexterity potions to use. Or the weak potion. Try that too. Block and bash. Offering. Block. Uppercut. Double vulnerable. Should have played them the other way around, but it's fine. Dismantle hits twice. And down you go. Only took 8 damage. Thanks, Whetstone. Gain energy for each attack in your hand. Makes the 2s much more interesting. I'll take it. Damp cultist. Breakthrough. Attack. Kako! For 1 damage. But you do start ritualing up much quicker. Like that. Nice 1 damage there. Yeah, that gives me 3. Gain 1 from that. Didn't need it. Double vulnerable again. Oh, I should probably take the armaments here. Potion belt. Living fog. Applies afflictions on cards. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to play the stomp, but that's fine. What have you done? You can only play 1 skill per turn. That's alright, I didn't have that many skills to begin with. Upgrade that. Hit once, then double it. Thank you for 8 damage before being destroyed. I kind of have to. And then just take you apart. Flex potion. There's bully. Yeah, I want that. Third elite. This lot. Can I... No. May as well just hit them all then, I think. Unless I use the flex potion. Let's do that. It's 17 to all, so yeah, I do need to hit you again. That takes one of them down at least. Incoming damage should not be as bad. Not the most ideal selection of things ever. Okay, just triple block there. There's breakthrough. Breakthrough. Kill you, and then block the last. Okay, I'm going to be able to handle all 4 elites here. Very good start. Dominate. Yes, please. Got Pen Nib as well. Every 10th attack deals double damage. I think I want to go for upgrade 2 random cards. Yeah. Another random strike. Upgrading that's probably really good though. Yeah. Brings the cost down. Means I always get 1 more power from it. Very useful. You again. Offering. Partially block. To the uppercut, to the thunderclap. Damage. Nothing, nothing. It's only 1 strength. Mind you, do I need that much strength against this guy in particular? Let's just do that anyway. Uppercut, then just defend, I think. 21. It's annoying. Next attack's gonna do double damage. Blockety block. And then whack him with something. Lucky fish, shouting a card, 15 gold. Start of your turn, add a random attack from your draw pile into your hand and upgrade it. I shall take that. Thunderclap Breakthrough is a very good combination. Yeah, that kills. So I can do that. And then kill. And Breakthrough comes straight back again. Mind you, I can kill them without needing to lose the 1 HP. No thanks. And I'm gonna heal here for safety. And then fight a giant fish. Hello, giant fish. Soulfish. Uppercut. Thunderclap. Bully. HP, if in hand, end of turn. That hits twice, that hits for a lot of damage. Get out of my hand. All of the defends come out in the same turn. Dubious. Yeah, go for it. Bash! 2 strength. Slicety, slicety, stompity. Intangible. Well, it's weak. Neither of those is going to hit for very much, but it hits for 1 HP. Strike. Defend. Remove the beacon. Yeah, upgrade that. And that kills. Brand Colossus or Juggernaut? Colossus, I think, here. If I block, receive 50% less damage from vulnerable enemies this turn, which they should pretty much always be, hopefully. With the amount of vulnerable that I have. With what I'm going for here. Colossus is the play. Roberts. Contract signer? Why? Bad choice, yes. Mistake. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Card rewards show cards from other colours. Start of combat, add the Luminous into your hand. Bash for break again. Bash for break again. And hope it goes better than last time. Okay, I see a good path this way. Loads of energy. Vulnerable. More vulnerable. Ah, it's 1 away from a 1-turn kill. Is it worth playing 1 strength? To avoid 12 damage? Yes. It would only be 6 damage because of the healing, but still. It doesn't synergize quite as much, but I think I will take the block. It's already upgraded as well, so having the one exhaust on a card that you want to get rid of is good. As you're fending off a swarm of aggressive insects, you suddenly notice a mighty rugged warrior man fighting beside you this whole time. The insects, sensing defeat, scatter. You turn to your fellow fighter. Would you like any tips on exterminating these pests? How polite. You nod and accept his offer. Exterminate, 3 damage 4 times to all enemies, or squash. 10 damage applied to vulnerable. It's more vulnerable. I shall squash. I see, you wish to learn the squash technique. Very good. He pauses briefly, thinking how best to endow you with this maneuver. This is the technique. Behold! He boasts while stepping on a giant bug. I can squash. Give me more energy. Aggression. I could just kill you at the back there. I could maybe just kill you at the front here. No. That is a lot of damage. Attack potion. Take Unrelenting here. Makes the next attack I play free. Which turns out to be itself. Goodbye. Let's try. No. This guy. And double the exhaust. Exhaust to vulnerable. Offering energy. Go down in aggression. That hits twice. I think I just take the 6 damage. It's not enough. Removes the exhaust. Interesting. Another 6 damage. Squash. Break. Dismantle. Yeah, we go this way. Gain energy. See less damage from vulnerable enemies. One down. Dismantle, dismantle. It's 20 damage. 20 damage is 20 damage. Hit you on the back, because I can kill you this turn. 15 strength. No, that doesn't work. Squash the bowl bug. Tremble. Or. or rage? Rage. Take the block. Eight block. Meh. Innate. Goes up to 3. Let's just improve armaments. Always good. Not a great turn for Rage to show up. I'll take the nothing that that card gives me. Okay. Vulnerable for all. Gonna take some damage here. Yeah, hit the front one. Damage incoming. Ouch. Ouch. Right. One down. Triple my block. Two down. It doesn't kill. By a meager 4 health, it doesn't kill. This is not good. This is very not good. Okay, let's just get rid of you at the back. Take reduced damage from one of you. I'm still dead, I think. You're not quite. Very close to. Ugh. Forced potion. Hmm.